That's Tony Kanaan. That's how he works. Now we'll see how he plays in this week's driver profile.
You know, he's one of the fastest rookies on the Champ FedEx Series. He's on 4 wheels usually, but this man's on 8. It's Tony Kanaan. It's Tony Kanaan, the Brazilian. Whoa!
Whoa!
Tony,
yeah.
Why in the world are we rolling? Of all the things we could do for an interview, you want to go blade. What's going with that?
Wow, it's your fault, man. Actually, I love it, rollerblade, and Steve put in my contract and I cannot do it anymore, so I figured out how I can do. Interview from my sponsor, so I need to do it.
How did you get started into racing? How did you make it all the way over here to the States?
Well, I was 8 years old and I started racing in go-karts in Brazil for a long time, and I raced for a long time. Then who bring here in America, actually it was Steve Horn in Marlboro, Brazil. They invited me to do the lights, the Indy Lights Championship in '96, and I did it pretty good. I finished second. Then in '97 I won, so then I got, you know, the job from Steve Horn and the Shump car. So
you, Helio Castro-Neves, Tony Kanaan, you battled last year for the Indy Lights Championship. Now you're battling for the Rookie of the Year.
Well, it's actually it's funny because we grew up together, so we always race together. We always fight for the same championship, and so it's fun. We are at the top right now, both, and we are fighting again. So I think I feel like nothing changed.
What's going to make or break that rookie points battle?
Well, actually, I think I'm not too much worried about the rookie point stands right now. I'm worried about the championship. If I finish well, for sure I can get the Rookie of the Year champion.
What's so exciting for you right now in this Champ FedEx Series?
Well, for me, to be honest, it's my dream come true. So just to race here, it's a different feeling. It's a dream come true, like I said. So it's wonderful.
Tell us about your first FedEx Champ car race. You're down in Homestead, close to your hometown. Yeah. What was that like?
Well, actually, it was a very tense weekend, and first race, you know, all the pressure's on, everybody watching you, all your friends waiting for this moment, you waiting for the dream come true, you're in the car, and actually I crashed, man. That was a bad one, but well, happened. I think I learned a lot. But it was a different feeling. I was racing with Michael, Bobby, Al Answer. These guys, I used to watch them on TV and say, wow, look at them. And right now, they passed me at the track, so it's funny.
Now, coming from Brazil, you got to go back and race the Rio 400. I know the Brazilian land, all the fans, all the drivers were excited. But I mean, you and Helio, that had to have been a tremendous opportunity.
Well, to be honest, it was the best race of my life. I started third, if you remember. I passed Greg and Zanardi at the first corner. Actually, Dario and Zanardi in the first corner, and I was wonderful. Unfortunately, we had a problem with the engine. I didn't finish the race, but it was a different feeling. Actually, I thought it's going to be a lot worse. I would be a lot more tense because I was in my hometown, and everything seems normal. It was a lot worse than I am in my first race than Rio, so I passed through that. Let's try to do it next year again to, you know, make the crowd go wild again, because I couldn't hear them and you know, inside my head when I passed first in the first corner.
How is it to have Steve Horn as a team manager and owner?
Well, it's wonderful. I mean, I always said he's not just a team manager and an owner, he's a friend. We became pretty close friends. And actually, he knows a lot, and I have a lot to learn with him. I really did, '96 and '97. So it's always, he's the big pitcher and the big dad, whatever. He don't like me to call him that. So actually, I have a lot of respect for him. I can feel he has a lot of experience. He proves that over those years. So I have just, you know, take my time and just take my time and learn with him.
Now, last year you actually had a lot of success on the Indy Lights circuit. Won the championship. You're not winning yet. When will Tony Kanaan step atop the podium?
Well, when, we don't know, but like Steve Horn said to me after Rio, Tony, we're gonna win for sure. We just don't know. So we're working on it, and sooner or later it's gonna come. I hope, you know, I can make a couple podiums this year, and who knows? At the top, who knows? The top 2 will be all right. We have a good team. I know I have a lot to learn. 14 years from experience between Michael, Awanser and Bobby. I cannot make in 8 races, so I need to take my time. I'm not rushed. I'm waiting for my time coming.